welcome to just on a private chat, really. This is probably going to go under the private chat banner. This is Hemp, how you doing? This is just an opinion thing, as that's what YouTubers do, and I am learning. If I'll be looking back on this in a couple of years, going, God, what was I doing? I'm such an idiot. But yeah, just going to give my opinion on things. Oh, there we go, cat's gone, which means it'll be a bit easier to talk, really. Just concerning the mass shooting and stuff in America and gun control and things, as it started up that debate. I just had quite a funny thought on it, and the thing is, I can see both sides of the debate in America with gun control to the degree of, I'm a liberal and I'm left wing and, guns are bad, take away the guns. I do get that. Like, that's what I originally was anyway, years back. But then I seen a good point where the reason why the right to bear arms exists is to protect you from your government. So then I was like, actually, do you know what? I'm half on board with the right to bear arms. I get it. If one day you got to take your government back, you got to make it collapse. You can't do it with pitchforks. So I was like, do you know what? I do understand somewhat the right to bear arms now. That's actually a pretty clever amendment, and that's what it's there for. I do get that. So then that got me thinking today, and everyone's obviously talking, so hey, fucking gun laws, all this and that. What I think, not that it matters to any relevance other than me, but that's what all YouTubers do, is that they should put an IQ test on gun licenses. They should put just a license, just like driving a car, you know what I mean? Just like anything that requires operating a big a forklift or big machinery, things like that. You have to pass an actual test for one. And the reason why I say that is because they should be able to defend themselves, but it should be intelligent people that are defending themselves. That's the problem with the gun laws in America. Is it's alright having guns available at fucking Walmart, but it's not people with the faculties to use them correctly that are buying them, is it? That's not who you're making your money off, is it? You're making your money off your fucking rednecks, who are going out there and buying however many fucking shells from ammunition or whatever it is, I'm using a GTA reference, and just fucking shooting them at soup cans all day, do you know what I mean? They're the ones who are, and people wonder why the NRA, the NRA are a bunch of fucking pricks. They're just they're a bunch of money grabbing pricks. They've said some evil shit in the past. They've done some evil shit. The NRA have done some mad stuff, man. What is it? They've used some of these shootings as marketing ploys almost for, why they need guns and stuff. But anyway, thing why I've got such a dislike for the NRAs, it'd be alright if there was just a fucking National Rifle Association, whatever you want to call them. But it's the fact that the lobbyists, basically, and they've got a say in policy over in America and in the Senate and things like that, and that's just wrong. When a fucking weapons manufacturer's got sway in your political system, as with Britain, we've got it as well. I'm not saying America's the only one. We've got it with Trident and Cameron and all that bollocks. But yeah, my final opinion on the subject, as a British person, as somebody who has absolutely no right to have an opinion on the subject, really, in terms of national borders, as a human, we've all got a right to have an opinion on it. Give the guns to the smart people. Give the guns, but then they wouldn't do that, would they? Because then smart people know how to make plans with them. No, but as they do in White House and the government and stuff. But yeah, 50-50 down the line, as a liberal, as somebody who you would expect to say, get rid of all the guns, which is what I used to do. That's not my stance, actually, because have you seen the fucking tanks that the American police are requiring from surplus fucking Iraq war things? Rolling down streets in tanks. Kicking your doors in and that in a fucking tank. Oh, it's just mental. But yeah, so I do see the right to bear arms as defence against things like that, because it's alright, you know, if you deserve it, you know, if you're a real bad criminal and you're getting your door kicked off, but that's not the case half the fucking time, is it really? You know, it's just people getting fined, people getting doors kicked off, because the establishment needs money off us. And they can't get it through sheer marketing sometimes, so they have to, like, forcibly take it off us through fines, through, oh, is your car too high off the ground? Well, there's 100 quid. Oh, is that a fag on the floor? Oh, there's 75 quid. Like, I do understand it's making the world a better place in terms of environment with the cigarette on the floor thing, but if you pick it up and throw it in the bin, as I did, this is a personal issue, they should then retract it, like, considering you've done it seconds later. I've put that in the bin. No, £75, there you go. But anyway, my point is, we should not blindly accept the rules that are put on us. We shouldn't sit there and say, that's legal, so that's right, that's illegal, so that's wrong. We're big enough, we're big enough, grown enough to make our own minds up, man. Start reading in between the lines. Stop fucking just spouting the same shit you hear in the papers and stuff. Actually fucking... I'm nothing special, mate. I don't know, I just fucking Google stuff and I look into it. I look at 2 or 3 sources and I think I make my kind of own opinion on it, and then I still acknowledge the fact that I don't know the truth. I don't know the solid truth behind that situation. All I know is I've made my own educated decision about it, and I've got to trust that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't keep dilly-dallying, though, from one side of, you know, one thing to the other just because you don't know whose opinion to trust. Trust your own opinion. You are allowed to have one. You are, and it is not wrong. Whatever it is, like, it is not wrong. It is just your opinion. But if you're spouting other people's opinion, now that is wrong, in my view, anyway. So, anyway, that was my talk on the gun laws in America, and it kind of went on a bit of a tangent in the end there. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for viewing. You know how it is, private chat this was, from Hemp and his fucking army of cats. Peace, man, look after yourselves, and everybody love everybody. It's as simple as that, ain't it, really? And we wouldn't need guns in the first place, would we? Peace, man.